Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Saturday, June 29th, 2024. Let's get going on this thing. If we're doing some buying, let's do some buying. Okay, we have got spot market is closed and gold settled down yesterday, $2.40 after rallying early in the morning. Now $2,327. And silver put on about 40 cents at one point yesterday, but now closed down up 16 cents to 29.08. All right, looking at the GSR is under 80 at 79.85. The 10-year spiked quite a bit to 4.392. I think that's probably a result of the debates and people realizing that either of the two leading candidates are not going to bring down interest rates, not going to bring down inflation. They're just going to pump. They're going to pump everything they can. They're going to pump the dollar into the ground, and they're not going to worry about the deficits, doesn't appear. Okay, US dollar is down 0.06 to 105.85, but still quite high. And copper had an up day of 4 cents, closing at 4.39. I think it wants to go back to 4.50 personally. But we've got some weakness in China manufacturing, but counter that with strength in places like India as manufacturing gets moved away from China to India. So generally, somewhat strong economy with China weakening, and that's put a damper on copper and silver, to be sure. Again, if you are buying in the 29s, and I think you should, let's get a look at the deals. Best 1/10 gold eagle is over at Bold at 270.34. And we're going to go right to the Britannia, best 1/10 Britannia, great price at Liberty Coin, 252.51. The 1/10 Philharmonic is going to be 252.06 at Monument Metals. And then if you want to go to quarter ounce Britannia is 619.86 at Liberty. Moving all the way to the 1 ounce eagle, best 1 ounce eagle, Bullion exchanges, random year, 2,404.40, much cheaper on Costco and also cheaper on eBay. Buffaloes are going to run you, just went out of stock. Okay, over 2,400 for a buffalo. If you're looking for a pre-33 double eagle, 2,336.42 at Bullion exchanges, and that is a BU double eagle. All right, and in the maple category, best 1/10 maple, 2,372.40, but also cheaper on Costco and eBay. All right, we're going to move on to the Krugerrand. The Krugerrand at Bullion exchanges, 2,357.39. The Corona is still one of the best deals in foreign golds. This is about spot at bullion.com, 2,292, a little less than a full ounce of gold, but a great price. And I have a discount code, which I will show you a little bit later. You can take $10 off of that. If you're looking for a Panda, those are 2,357 at Bullion exchanges. And gold Libertads are going to run you 2,675 at JM Bullion. Looking at the Helvetia is 446 over at Bullion exchanges. Okay, and let's see, Golden Assay, good price here at Pinehurst Coins, 2,359 for a Credit Suisse 1 ounce gold bar in assay. In the Platinum Eagle category, Bullion.com has got a pretty good price, 1,165.79, and about the same price if you buy more than one. So those are random year, and BU are the most collectible of the Platinum Eagles. Yes, I do have a couple of those. I do stack those. Here is the code that I was talking about, $10 off by typing in BSGD to get $10 off on either of those two deals. Okay, if you're looking for platinum coins, cheapest platinum coin, JM Bullion, 1,078. And, you know, could be, you could get this Platinum Eagle, but I bet it would be a proof. The proof would go for less than the BU. All right, and moving on to the deals, we have one Silver Eagle at spot at Bullion exchanges, and we have the remainder of the tube, 34.70, but much better deal over at Pinehurst. Check out these prices here. You have to go to the 20 quantity, and you will get those for 34.21, and if you pick up 100, 33.96. Those are BU 2024 Silver Eagles. Good job, Pinehurst. Okay, at the U.S. Mint, production has been picking up, as I told you yesterday. Still have my green light on. I think 29 is a buy. And if we see 28, that's an even better buy. Copper prices may be turning around here. Don't know for sure. We've got one silver maple at spot at Bullion exchanges and a full tube at Bullion exchanges, 792.50. All right, and then kangaroos are going to be 32.09 at Bullion exchanges, and about the same for Britannia's. Philharmonic's a little less at Bullion exchanges, 31.81, 31.61 for a tube of 2020 or 25. I don't recall if the Philharmonics came in tubes of 20. Yeah, it's hard to think back on that, but I'd buy 25 and hope you get a sealed tube. All right, and then moving on to the Costco deals. The alerts I sent out this morning to subscribers of the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, was for the maples and the gold eagles. Silver maples are, let's call that $780. So if you did 780 divided by 25 times 0.96, if you have the Executive Club membership and a 2% rebate credit card, you'd be at 29.95 for fresh silver maples this morning. And in the Gold Eagle category, if it's still there, yes, about 2,400. And then you take $100 off, you'd be at about 2,300 for a Gold Eagle in assay with that beautiful card that people seem to like. Most people anyway. No other deals at Costco, but definitely get over to my website if you want to check those links. Okay, in the constitutional category, 21.83 times face at Hero Bullion. I think that's about $1 over face. Vermilion Enterprises has a sale today for 25 cents under spot for junk, but you have to go in person to his shop in Florida. If you live around there, you may want to go clean him out. Okay, and a kilo today will cost you $9.79 at Kazoo Bullion, random kilo. Hopefully you get that Geiger right there. And moving on, we've got various 10-ounce bars, about $30 an ounce. Let's see. Now, if you saw my alert for the Pamp Silver Buffaloes at Costco, it was a pretty good deal, but actually not that much better than the cheapest price that you can get these. So if you were thinking about that, you want to just pick up a few of these to see what they look like, you can pick these up for $32.08 or a tube of 20 for $31.78. I think the Costco deal got you in the low 31s. Yeah, I got you in the low 31s, I think. But if you want to check those out, I'm sure they're beautiful. And some dealers are selling those for $34 or so. So you could pay more, but a good deal on Monument Metals if you want to check out those Pamp Silver Buffaloes. They are not exclusive to Costco. Okay, here's another 1-ounce round at Bullion exchanges. A tube of Asahi Buffaloes, high-quality Buffaloes. 606 would put you at about $30.50 an ounce on those Buffaloes. And Kazoo has a similar offer. Do we get any cheaper than that? Bullion Express, no cheaper. In the 1-ounce bar category, SD Bullion has, I think that's 99. No, that's $2 over, isn't it? Wait a minute. It says 99 cents over spot, but oh only if you buy 100. Okay, no, the heck with that. But here is a better deal at Bullion exchanges. 617 would put you at about 30, under 32 an ounce. Well, actually, these are pricier than I recall. Okay, never mind on those. All right, and on eBay, can we get Silver Eagles at a good smoking deal this morning if you don't like those Costco deals? Pinehurst has got scruffy ones. If you like culls, you can pick that up. Or you can go to, let's just go to bullion.com. 697 is going to be under 35 an ounce, so you'd be under 34 an ounce after your credit card rebate. For random year Silver Eagles, look to be type 2. So good price there. And Silver Maples, I think these are in the 31s or so. So that, I think if you take your credit card rebates on that, you're going to be somewhere in the 30, well, let's see, 810. Let's go ahead and do it. That Costco deal is pretty good this morning, though. Divided by 25 times 0.97 if you have the PayPal card or the American Express card, and you'll be at 31.42 for Maples on eBay this morning. And I believe we'll have cheaper prices on Britannias, Kangaroos, and Krugerrands. Check out the links and see if you like those deals. In the junk category, cheapest junk we can get is 22.6 times face, so that's going to be about 21.5 times face. For those are Liberty quarters. I wouldn't get the Liberties. I don't think they have as much weight as the more modern. They're pretty slick. I probably wouldn't get the Liberties, so I would move to the Washington quarters. 229, so 22.9 minus 75 cents. That'd be about 22.15 times face. So I think a little better deal up above on the junk. Okay, and let's see, we've got Carson City Morgans. How cheap can they get? Look at that, 305. This is an Annex card, and depending on how old it is, I think their grading was more reliable way back when. I don't know if it is today, but there is a MS63 Carson City. That looks to be pretty righteous, actually, at 305. If you're stacking numismatics, you can't do any better than Carson City Morgans. I like those because everybody collects them and everybody wants the Carson Cities. And as you know, the mintages are very limited. So if you want to add to your silver and gold stack with numismatics, that is a no-brainer way to do it, okay? And Libertads are pretty cheap as well. If you want a kilo is going to run you $9.79, about 30 bucks off would put you at $9.49. That's pretty good for a kilo. Is that in stock? They got $10 shipping, so $9.60. What would $9.60 be? 960 divided by 32 is about 30 bucks an ounce for a kilo after credit card rebates if you're just stacking silver. Okay, and the kilo kook here is going to be, can't get a deal on kilo kooks on eBay lately. I believe they're going to be better and cheaper at the dealer. Okay, and a roll of kooks is going to run you $6.90. So that's about $34.50, about $33.50 a kook after rebates. You could buy those all day long. They carry a very nice premium and they never tarnish. 100-ounce rounds. Let's see how cheap we can actually get rounds. $30.47, so about $30.50 an ounce, and that'd be about $29.50 an ounce after rebates. So a good way to pick up 1-ounce rounds this morning is on eBay. Love the Johnson Matthey bars. They are really cheap, and even cheaper if you want to get 100-ounce bars. We've got Peace dollars and Morgan dollars, BU dollars in the tube. Great price on those. And Platinum Eagle on eBay is going to run you $1,190, about $1,150 after rebates. Okay, in the gold category, cheapest 1/10 gold is going to be not that. Lunar Year of the Dog, no. We're going to go to a random year Britannia, 257, about $7 off, puts you about $250 for a 1/10 Britannia, and you pay a little more if you want to go up to the Eagle. If we want to go to the half-ounce gold category, cheapest half-ounce gold is going to be First spouse. Ooh, half-ounce proof Libertad. I bet that's not there. Out of stock. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Let's avoid the proof spouses and go to something more recognized. And here is a half-ounce gold panda, 1,229, and you would take about 40 bucks off of that. So you'd be at about 1180. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Comes from Liberty Coin. I'm sure it's been authenticated. And a little bit more for a maple. So good place to buy your fractional gold this morning. And if you want to go right to 1 ounce, where's my 1 ounce gold? Cheapest 1 ounce gold this morning is going to be the Krugerrand, $2,396. $75 off would put you at a round spot for a gold Krugerrand. But I'd much rather have that gold maple that Costco is selling if you can get the 4% off. And in the commemorative category, any good auctions? Let's see if we can pick up something cheap this morning. 622. No good auctions anymore. Even if you got that for 622 and you subtract the value of the silver, you'd be at about 590. 3% off would put you at about 565. Yeah, no, you can't score a good deal on the $5 commemoratives through the auctions. But if you're just buying them straight up, 588 and about 15 bucks off for a $5 commemorative. A little less than a quarter ounce of gold there, but not a bad alternative to a gold eagle. All right, and Libertads, I won't do those. Let's see what the reserve, the Scottdale Reserve Rolo is going for. 34 an ounce, about 33 after rebates. Those are very pretty. All right, and other auctions at the Scottdale Mint. Anybody sleeping this morning? Let's see. This is ending in 1 hour. It's currently trading at about 30 bucks an ounce. So, yeah, oh, look at that, Armenia, Noah's Ark. You don't see those very often, but they do tend to spot. Now, these are 2023s. They're probably fine. I'm going to show you a listing for a vacuum sealer a little bit later on. But 30 an ounce, and if you got your 3% off, you'd be at 29 an ounce for sovereign Armenian Noah's Ark coins. So maybe you want to bid on that. Or Scottdale has got some reserve rounds. They're still selling Libertads. Look at that. 909 for 25 ounces. So that's about 40 bucks an ounce for the 5 ounce Libertads. They are not worth that. Oh, here's the Roman Silver Eagle. That is about 33 an ounce is what that's going for right now. 4 hours left. And here are those reserve Rolos. 162 is 32.40. And, well, you know, you may want to bid on just all these auctions if you're hankering for some Scottdale or for some really cheap sovereign silver. All right, and in the vintage bar category, we have got anything good here. Englehard's for 340, so that'd be about 330 after rebates. That's a sealed Englehard. Oh, heck, that's not a bad deal at all. And I believe the ones that are the oldest only have 3 Englehard logos on the back, so these would be semi-collectible. Here's an A-Mark bar. Here is a Wall Street bar. Some of the same bars you've seen here before. Random Design Englehards in the box here. 350, about 340 after rebates, but cheaper up above. And anything really super cool? Why don't we see what's in the poured category for you poured junkies? Okay, vintage poured. And this is going to get pricier. Only that OPM bar is cheap. But what do we got? We got Apmex bars, cast bars, $3.19, about $3.10 an ounce after rebates. Anything else? These are random. We got the chunky Scottdale at $3.28, about $3.18 after rebates. Let's find something good here. This is a fleur-de-lis bar. Those are very common. Oh, you can pick up shot. Hey, $3.18 puts you at about $3.08. I'm sorry, yeah, 30.8 melt per ounce. And not a bad deal for shot. If you want to send that to me, I'll pour you something. Here's a beautiful Sunshine Mint bar for $3.19. And here are, ooh, look at this, random Englehards. I found a good one. Okay, you likely will not get the poured bars. And you might get one with some tarnish, but you know that tarnish will clean right off with baking soda and tinfoil. Check my videos, or check anybody's videos on how to do that. It takes like 60 seconds to take tarnish off silver, but do not polish them. Do not polish them, especially if you get the vintage ones. Don't polish them, don't rub them. But look at that, $3.38, and you get about $10 off. You'd be $3.28 for vintage Englehard, and maybe they'll take pity on you and send you one of the good ones, huh? Could be, could happen. Okay, what's this? Here's an Academy bar for, why so cheap? Is that a 5-ounce bar? Yeah, that's a 5-ounce bar. Okay, it's in the wrong category here. All right, let's keep going. And there's my eBay store if you want to see something you like. Ask me for a friend discount. You can get a precious metals verifier for about $900 if you need one of those. Storage boxes, if you guys need monster boxes, are about $25. And here is the vacuum sealer that I have and I use. There are many that are cheaper, but this is like industrial, and you can use it for your, your food. What I do is I shop for meat on 3-day weekends and whatnot, whether that's Ralph's or Bonds or, whoever is selling tri-tips and ribeyes and whatnot at about $5.95 a pound, and I seal those suckers up and I put them in the freezer. And don't walk into a grocery store and pay 14 bucks a pound for a ribeye. This thing pays for itself in like 2 months if you're a value shopper, if you can handle the hassle of doing that. And when you go in and get those deals, let's say you go to Vons, this is California, and you pick up those ribeyes at $5.95 a pound. You get a bunch of them, sometimes, or you get those rib roast bone in, hell yeah, or the tri-tips or whatever you're buying. Put it in this thing, seal it up, and put it in your freezer, and that should be good for, I don't know, 6 months to a year at least. This is the one that I own, selling on eBay, but like I said, there are many. There are many to choose from, but I think I paid $100 more for mine on Costco. But here you can get the automatic vacuum sealer. I think that comes with a couple rolls of bags. You can buy the bags on eBay very cheap. When you seal your coins, I put my coins in a non-PVC flip or an airtight, and sometimes I even put them in Ziploc bags. That has worked. And then I put it in the vacuum sealer. So I don't think I would just put exposed silver in the vacuum sealer. I'd probably double wrap it. But I have done it before. I think it works out. And these are PBA-free bags they use in these. So they are food safe. And I think they're pretty silver safe. And I've never gotten tarnish on any coin I have put in the vacuum sealer. I have still gotten milk spots from time to time, especially on British silver, which is the absolute worst silver in the entire world for milk spotting. Used to be the Canadian maple leaf in the old days. Now it's the Britannia. And all their proof coins just spot like crazy. You can't put a penny into British proof coins anymore. Unless they're, something like a Liberty Britannia metal is made to a different standard. But a lot of the proof coins, even though you pay $100 for an ounce, they'll still milk spot. Anyway, this is the vacuum sealer that I have, and it is very beefy, works really well, really easy. So I do recommend one of those, but buy any brand you want. There certainly are cheaper ones. And more expensive ones as well. And visit the sponsors of the website if you're looking to do some hiking or some grilling or some shooting, or you're looking to filter your water or protect your home and car. All these sponsors will support my website if you buy from them. The American Express card, 3% off on eBay, 3% off at the grocery store, 3% off on Amazon. I'm yeah, on Amazon as well. And then it drops down to like 1% in some other places. The PayPal card is 3% off on PayPal, 1.5%. I have to fix my image here. It's 1.5% everywhere else. So yeah, you know, now I use that, and I use the Amex card. Like we went out for dinner last night to celebrate my retirement. Yeah, it happened. It happened. It was so weird packing up my office. But very touching. A lot of people said some very touching things after 23 years at the same company. I might do a video on that. But anyway, we went out to dinner and, you know, had a nice dinner, plunked down the Amex card. And sometimes you get like 10% off on fine dining. And 3% off on groceries, like I said, and sometimes you only get 1%. I don't know. I can't quite figure it out. PayPal card is a good card to have as well, easy to get as well. And let's see. Oh, we've got more spot deals. Check them all out. Here's the Englehards at about 34 an ounce, but that eBay deal was better. And this is the kookaburra I would buy if I was hankering for a kilo kook. I actually have 2 of these that I picked up cheaper than this, but given the price of silver right now, $9.94 is a great price on a kilo kook, and that comes in a capsule. Don't scratch the capsule; they cost 20 bucks. And if they send you something scratched, send it back. But very, very nice deal on a kilo kook there. I won't do copper this morning, and you know the bars are pretty cheap. Here's a 10-ounce Dragon bar. Look at that, 307. That's a nice looking bar. It's just nice looking, you know, just nice. That's all. If you want something nice in your stack, but don't complicate your stack too much, okay? 10-ounce Britannia is a good deal as well. The Geiger I like at 33 bucks an ounce. I like the numismatics I've got on the website, and the Englehard is going to be under under 3,000 bucks. 3,011 for a vintage Englehard. Maybe they'll send you a waffle back, but doesn't look like it. Okay, but those are cool bars. I can't believe how little JM Bullion is paying for 100-ounce bars. If you buy these and then you try and sell them back, JM Bullion is paying 25 an ounce for, man, their buyback prices have really dropped. Now maybe that means silver is going to fall. I don't know. You'll have to figure that out. Maybe they're still getting a glut of people selling silver to them, but their buyback prices are absolutely ridiculously low, like 50 cents over for Silver Eagles when Vermilion is paying 250 over. I don't know what's going on with JM Bullion. It is kind of concerning me a little bit. 10-ounce bar is out of stock on the Una and the Lion, but you can still get the 1 ounce if you like that. And there's another double eagle at SD Bullion, only extra fine, but $23.45 for a double eagle here, Liberty Head double eagle. Yeah, these are Liberty Heads as opposed to the American silver, the American gold eagle. So they're both eagles, but this is referred to as a Liberty Head eagle, pre-33. Double eagles are a little less than an ounce. Single eagle is a $10 eagle, a little less than a half ounce. And then you got the $5 eagle, which is a little less than a quarter ounce. The $2.50 eagle, which is a little, I don't know, right around a tenth of an ounce, I think, a little over a tenth of an ounce. So don't confuse double eagles with gold eagles. They are very different, and a $20 double eagle is not, you know, is not the same as a $25 AGE, if you know what I'm saying. Really confusing to new stackers. I know it confused me when I was new. Okay, nickels, go pick them up at the bank. If you don't want to buy anything today, go to your bank and get some nickels that have about 7 cents of metal content the day you buy them, and you pay a nickel for them. Here are the 3 coin dealers. Like I said, Vermilion's having a walk-in sale on junk. He must be low on cash because he has given his junk away today. And other 2 dealers are good as well. Subscribe and check out their Buy It Now videos. And if you like what I'm doing here, buy me a cup of coffee. I appreciate that. And also check out my sponsor, newretirement.com, and plan your retirement. It gives you a lot of confidence to put the numbers on paper, guys, and know that you're going to do it. But I got to tell you, arranging to withdraw money from your 401k because you got to live on it, right, after you lose your income. That is very strange and very stressful after you've been putting money into your 401k for 50 years. But you got to do it, right? You got to live, got to enjoy life. Somebody said to me yesterday, you know, you don't look old enough to retire. And I said, bingo, that's when you want to retire, when you still got some juice left in the old battery. Okay, here's a Gixxon sniper tool for eBay and whatever Kitco prices, other spot deals, which I haven't looked at in a while. The Walmart card will give you 5% cash back on Walmart. Some people say that's the best deal in the world, and some people say Walmart screws them out on the sales tax issue. So just don't let them charge you sales tax, okay? And the Quicksilver card also gets you these kicker deals, which are good and do work, but just not on precious metals. And you know, I told you I bought that iPhone the other day. Well, it turned out to be a scam. Got a good deal. I paid $400 for an iPhone 14. Went to activate it, and they said somebody had switched out the SIM card and it was not able to be activated. So I returned it, and that's a good thing about eBay. You can do returns. But yeah, I got scammed on that iPhone. And I got 7% off. We'll have to see if they claw back my 7% rebates that I used for that. Okay, I won't show you what JM Bullion is paying, but holy moly. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking. I'll have to check SD Bullion as well because, you know, their prices are usually about the same as JM Bullion. I saw recently that Kazoo Bullion, let's see, Kazoo, KZ. They're buying precious metals. Let's see what they're paying. I didn't get a chance to look up, but they've been pretty reputable. And people are liking bullion exchanges lately. I had a subscriber say he's very happy with bullion exchanges. Some people have had problems with them in the past. Some people love them. I think more people are satisfied than dissatisfied. Another person bought from Bullion Express and they canceled his deal. So again, it's kind of luck of the draw. Okay, get started selling to us. Oh, good, they got their buy prices. They're buying kilos at $9.33. They're buying buffaloes at, let's see, that is about $1. No, that's about 75 cents back a spot. Libertad's 29 bucks. That's why only you collectors should buy Libertads, and those you people with stores, people that resell peer-to-peer, etc. Don't expect to get your money back at the LCS. Let's see, and they're buying bars at $28.57, same as the rounds. So you can pick up those bars in the 31 range. They're buying cast bar. Oh, Germania Mint, 1 ounce cast bars at spot. Look at that. See, these things have a premium, and even a better premium on eBay. Hopefully you got some of those when they were going really cheap. Look at these Johnson Matthey bars. Okay, so that is a 1 ounce Johnson Matthey, paying a good price on that over spot. How about, can we get a category here? Let's do coins. Okay, what are they paying for various sovereign coins? About 75 cents back of spot. So that's not a bad spread. You pick up those Philharmonics at 29. Kazoo will buy them at 28.57. They're paying 22.76 for a gold eagle. That's back a spot. That's too far back a spot. Okay, so I don't like their gold buyback prices that much. Let's see. Oh, look, they're paying 15 bucks for a half-ounce Canadian polar bear. Those things spot like crazy. Paying 29 for Libertads. Where are the eagles? Where are the silver eagles? Oh, look at that. They're paying 59 for a 2 ounce Mama Baby Kangaroo. You can buy those at about 61. That's a great spread between buy and sell. You know, it's good to plan your exit when you buy. So you know, don't buy something like a Libertad and then be surprised when you can't sell it and recapture your premium. You want to buy a mama baby kangaroo for 61 and they're paying 59. That is a good exit plan right there. But I'm still looking for silver eagles. That'll tell us how serious they are about buying. Okay, they're paying 30.57, so that's $1.25 over spot. How about the random date? How about the random date silver eagles? Do they not want them? These are 2024s, paying 30 bucks for kooks. They're paying 28.50 for Krugerrands. Let's see if we can get a random date silver eagle here. Test American silver eagle? Okay. I don't know what that is. Looks like they're not buying random date silver eagles. They're only buying the 24s, but they are paying more than JM Bullion is paying. And they're buying 1/10 eagles at 227. They're buying Liberty heads at 22.86. And they're buying Perth Mint kangaroo bars at 28.82. That's interesting. They've called those out specifically. Koalas 29.32. That's about spot. And they are paying 237 for gold eagles. Okay. 1 ounce gold eagle. They're paying 22.51. Man, they don't want the gold, but they seem to want the silver. Okay, so there you go. That's what Kazoo is paying. I'm going to leave you right here. Let me know what you're doing, and if you're buying or selling or waiting or stacking for the long term. But I hope you're having a good time doing it, and I hope these videos have helped you. If you appreciate what I'm doing here, I would appreciate a thumbs up. It will help the YouTube machine to recognize me. And, you know, tell your friends, get a better deal by watching these videos and visiting the website. It's all totally free to you, so thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see me every day. I will see you guys later. Bye now.